Thank you for the like. Hello, big brother. Hello, Gwen. Lisa, how you doing? Thought-provoking theories and reviews. Hey, how are you? Hello, Purple Tink. Thank you, big brother, for the reminder. Please like this video, everyone. Good evening, Joyce. Hi, Christy, Amy, Gwen, for welcoming us to the family. How you doing, Chandler? Thanks for being in the Facebook group. So, everyone, I'm going to be doing a SoFam news flash on this, but I think that since you're here, I'll go ahead and we can talk about this because I think Days of Our Lives fans, we all got a little scared um, because they are going off. There, see, somebody in the comment section, I think in the SoFam group, said that Days of Our Lives will be going off the air for 4 months, which scared the hell out of me. But what's actually going to happen is Days of Our Lives is actually going to go on hiatus for filming for 4 months because they do 6 months ahead. So that's going to give Ron and his team uh, an opportunity to let the storylines they've done catch up so that if the fans don't like something, then they can go on ahead and fix it with a 2 month window versus a 6 to 7 month window. And they mentioned Brandon, how they would never had killed him off if they knew that Gabby and Brandon would have been such a huge soap couple. So now they got to hurry up and fix it. But we don't see it for 6 months. So um, the 4 month hiatus for Days of Our Lives is just for filming. The show will still be on per normal. So anyone who was telling you that Days of Our Lives is going to be off the air for 4 months is wrong. They're not going to be filming for 4 months. I know the actors are going to hate that because they're not getting paid for 4 months. So, but the whole thing with Days of Our Lives is they're trying to save the show and make sure that there's a show to be watched. So, uh, oh no, I wouldn't want the henchman to kill Jordan. I like Jordan. I'm glad she's on for as long as she's been on because before she just came and went so fast. They need a little crazy on the show, Big Brother. But I knew that the henchman wasn't going to kill Jordan because um, because she's going to poison Sierra at the at David's birthday party. Yes, Gwen, we definitely needed to know that news about Days of Our Lives, but it's definitely a good move on their part. So I'll do an official SoFam news flash tomorrow, but since you're live, you get it first. Come on now, Jordan's not that bad. She was Amanda on All My Children. You know, we get to see some of our old fan faves from our defunct soap operas. I don't know why my computer's like want to act slow. So please, if you haven't done so, take a few seconds to hit that like button, please. Right now, nothing bad is going to happen to Ben. I think him and Sierra probably have some issues when she finds out that he went to her grandfather to kill his sister or get rid of his sister. He didn't want to kill her, but he wanted to get rid of her. So what was he going to do? Drop her on an island? You know, he knew Victor was going to kill her. Yes, Amy, I loved Amanda as well. And I like that she's got a little Janet Green in her. Come on, this is Amanda from another planet or Jordan from another planet. Let's enjoy it. In thought provoking theories and reviews, I mean, before Vaughn started writing her, she was actually a nice character. You know, she came back crazy with a stupid excuse for being crazy. Well, I know Victor is going to make another attempt on her life. Now, I read a spoiler, it's not confirmed yet, but I read something that said that Ben and Will might actually be arrested for a murder or attempted murder, which will probably be Jordan. So, so I'm not gonna freak out because I don't want them to kill Jordan. I'm just hoping it'll all turn out to be a dream. So yeah, let's let that happen. It all was a dream. You know, Stefan's alive because Julie was dreaming. Um, and and uh, and if Jordan gets killed, she can come right back because Julie was just dreaming. Hey Zoe, I think that Martha Jones. I think with the time jump, I really think that they're gonna have Eric with Sarah as the shocker. Eric finds out that Nicole knew that he was having a baby and didn't tell him, but feel betrayed. We're going to jump a year into the future in November, so she will have already had the kid. So we might see Eric and Sarah as a happy family with Xander and Nicole mad. So I wouldn't be shocked to see that because they don't keep couples happy. So they got to do something to shake up Eric and Nicole. Days, Deidre Hall, Sarah Jasper Taylor, Deidre Hall said that the time jump happens around Thanksgiving. So we'll probably get a holiday. Who knows? Maybe even Thanksgiving will turn out to be a year in the future, and you see people from Thanksgiving come. The wrong people are coming together on Thanksgiving because things happened. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it went down. Well, the interesting thing is, this is another unconfirmed website that reported this, so I'm still waiting for some confirmations. But Nick will be the one that goes to Vegas to get Adam and beg him to come back to help his son Connor. So, ironically, it looks like it's going to be Nick that brings Adam back home. And after today's episode, it looks like that spoiler is going to turn out to be true because Connor was like crying saying he wants his dad. And Nick was looking crazy. So, so between him and Sharon, I think one or a combination of both will cause Adam to come back because you know he's not going to be gone that long. That's really Jordan's child. The problem is going to be because remember the child's not biracial, so it can't be Lonnie child. But I think that Jordan's kid will turn out to be Rafe is the daddy. So we'll see if that still turns out to be true. Because with Days of Our Lives, you get spoilers so far in advance because things leak because they film 6 months in advance that sometimes it's hard to tell which spoilers are going to turn out to be true till you get closer to the reveal. Big Brother for life. Don't worry about Xander and Sarah. The writers do know that they're fan favorites, so they're just going to give them a hard time before putting them together. Zoe, thank you for asking. I'm feeling better. I really think Rafe is going to be David's baby. I don't know how they're going to make that true because he wasn't around her. So, but it said the father is doesn't know realize they're the father. So the only person who is around David consistently is Rafe. So who else would it be? I doubt it would be Ben or something crazy like that. Lola's not pregnant, Tori. But I do think what's going to come down to is a who's the daddy between Theo and Kyle. I think that Lola, if soap operas do what soap operas do, Lola's going to think that Kyle was with Summer and have an affair with Theo, find out Kyle didn't sleep with Summer, and then not end up pregnant and not know who the father is. I think that's how it's going to go down. So that's my guess. It's not any spoilers I've seen, but I think that's the direction that Young and the Restless is going in. Lisa, 1993. I do suggest you start watching Days of Our Lives. It's a really good soap, and a lot of times it's the best of the week. Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless, they really need to up their game. The new writer isn't doing Young and the Restless any justice. Um, I think people absolutely hate this Devon storyline, and it crosses racial lines. Everybody is like, no, we want Devon to keep his money. And the fact that the statute of limitations has expired, if he still gives his money up to Kane for some reason, oh no, 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 no. I'd be tempted to stop watching, but since I do so fam, I'd have no choice but to continue. I do think Brady and Kristen will end up together, Big Brother. However, I'm worried that Rolf is her baby's real father, that he impregnated her without telling her, and during one of his experiments, and I read that somewhere. It's an unconfirmed spoiler, but I really want the baby to be Brady's. That's why I haven't announced anything yet because it's unconfirmed. But I think that might be one of the twists that's coming, and I hate it. I hate the idea of Rolf being the father of the baby. Yes, Hope is already brainwashed, and they're going through that storyline, with her. So it's just a matter of um, us getting closer to sweeps. But yeah, she is Princess Gina. Slowly but surely, it's happening. Zoe, we want Steffi's new man to appear soon too. Right now, they're teasing her and Liam back together, which Brad Bell said is definitely not going to happen. Yes, thought provoking theories and reviews. A lot of people are saying the old jerk is Colin. I know that the actor Tristan Rogers is on General Hospital and he's on contract. So I don't know if they'll say that he's the old jerk off camera, or it might even be Devon's father is old jerk she's talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I think Colin would give the money to Kane. Um, and I don't know what's going on with Devon's father, but if Colin's going to give the money to anybody, he would give it to Kane. Yeah, yeah. But I feel like Brady would raise Ross' baby if he fell in love with it, Big Brother. Yeah, Gwen, Days is the best soap right now. Hi, Cheryl. Well, I think that I think that that's what's going to happen, Big Brother. Eric will find out he has a baby, possibly in a time jump. Bridget Epps, I think Nina is just that stupid. I just hope that the storyline didn't change and Willow is still going to turn out to be her daughter. I heard some people suggesting that Sasha turns out to really be her daughter after all, but I would really like it to be Willow like they were originally planning. Hmm. Yeah, Big Brother. Nicole's not going to tell him because I've seen confirmed spoilers that she's guilt ridden for not telling him. Aunt Jane, Thomas is the main villain of the soap now. So he does a really good job at it. And even though he's mean and things like that, he's shaking everything up. And he's got Brooke shook. So that's fun. Um, well, Damien, Enzo, I don't think Victoria's going to keep that seat warm much longer because I read a long time ago that Victor makes Adam CEO. I don't know how or when it's going to happen or if that spoiler was correct, but actually, I believe that spoiler. So we'll see how November turns out and see if Victoria messes up. Because if you think about it, before he made Victoria CEO, people were hanging their phone up on her. And I think she's going to fail as CEO, and that will cause Victor to change her out for Adam and totally piss her off, and she'll probably end up at Jabot like Billy wanted. I don't want them to bring back Stefano Demira Joyce because the actor that played him was so iconic in the role. I think it would be really disrespectful to change him out. If they changed him out while he was still living, like they did Edward Quartermain on German Hospital, I could see it. But I think that's how it happened on General Hospital, if I remember correctly. Somebody can let me know in the comments. But I think the other actor got sick. Then the last Edward took over, and he ended up dying, years later too. Hey everyone. Now one more thing, Joyce. You're saying that you think they're going to bring back Stefano Demira. I don't think it's going to be Stefano Demira. I still think it's going to be Damos Kyriakis that they may bring back because that get Nicole off the hook for murder, unless they forgot the whole Nicole recording and letting that go. Hey Judith, hey Angela. Um, yes, uh, I hope Brady is the father. Also, you think Willow and Sasha is Nina's daughters that are twins? I think that Sasha is going to be Albright daughter because they keep referencing Brit, and I think that Willow would be Nina's daughter. I don't know how they're going to do it, but that's just my gut feeling how it's going to turn out. I really hope they don't Liam and Hope don't get custody of Douglas. That will only make Thomas worse. You know, was Billy slightly chewing gum? I don't know. I didn't see the episode. Tomorrow's episode, if that's the episode you're talking about, the day ahead of episode. I don't think Ben should see his nephew because Ben is crazy and he just was trying to get rid of David's mother. So no, Ben needs more therapy. I agree with you, big brother. We do need another Stefano like villain on days. That's why I said I think that's what Deimos was really bringing to the table. And now that Bold and Beautiful was stupid enough to fire him and let him go early, um, yeah. And I think that maybe that could have been Steffi's new man they were talking about, but since they got rid of him, that's why we haven't seen Steffi with a new man. Tori, I'm Team Adam too. Yeah, I wish that Sarah Baby turned out to be Xander's, but they didn't have sex. Yeah, I do want them to finally reveal that Kelly is Bill's kid, not Liam's. So Liam no longer has ties to Steffi. I like to see someone as evil as Stefano, Big Brother. Although people complain when people get mean, like Jordan and Stacy. I mean, not Stacy, Kristen. I think Sasha is Dr. O's daughter. We'll find out. Hopefully by November sweeps. I hope they don't keep dragging this out. Victor Adam will always be the favorite because Adam is most like Victor. Yes, Eric. Eric, I like that Katie was at least gracious, but Brooke was more of the one saying, Brooke act like she would rather Katie die than Flo get that kidney. I was like, that's stupid. Even Hope was looking like, yeah, I would have buried on Katie. We don't need it. Your kidney. So and Hope's will be the good one. So yeah, Alexis didn't know that her daughter was being booked because she's out of the loop. Um, the writers of GH isn't writing families correctly right now, so yeah, that part. Um, I hope Princess Gina doesn't go after John. He's a little old. I would rather her go for somebody a little younger. I hope Kim does not end up in Ferncliff Shannon because Kim is going to be pregnant with Franco baby, and there's rumors that she's leaving the show. So I think she's going to find out she's pregnant and leave town. That's if she leaves town, but I think she finds out she's pregnant either this week or next week. I like Sierra and Ben also, Tina. Hi, Sylvia. Thanks for joining. Yeah, yeah. The Logans were very disrespectful. But Flo can't act. I'm sorry. No matter what she does, she has the same face. We talked about that in the last fan. Her face doesn't change for no reason at all. I really want Chelsea and Adam together. Also, I like them much better than Chelsea and Nick. Yes, Stacy is officially Kristen to me now. Eileen did the thing, but Stacy has made this role her own. Now that Kristen isn't just being crazy, that sexual tension she has with Brady is awesome, and she still has a hint of I'll lock somebody up in the basement in a minute. I just gotta get this baby out. Then I'll be pretending to be other people. Mm. No, the Logan's gonna be taking a cruise on a sinking ship. I can't stand Flo either. Um, Only thing that Flo brings to the table at Bone the Beautiful is that she's pretty. That's it. She's a model that can't act. Yes, Ridge and Shauna will get together. I can guarantee that. I don't think there's no way that Ridge isn't cheating on Brooke with Shauna. They're too close to making that happen. I think that Brooke will push Ridge buttons a little bit too hard one day, and then he's gonna remember that kiss that Shauna gave him, and be all over it. Yeah, Victor is still alive on days, but obviously for health reasons, he can't be the Stefano type character. I was shocked when I saw him standing when he when he came to Kate's room. I was like, wait, whoa, he's walking. Yeah, I love Quinn. She needs a storyline like ASAP. You know, Well, Nell's getting out of prison, Cheryl. So Sam will be in prison, but Nell won't. Yes, Lisa, Nate, and Amanda will officially be together to create friction with Devon. So it was referred to as the love triangle between Nate, Amanda, and Devon. But I guess they kind of forgot the lane is in it is actually a quadrangle, but they haven't gone there. Flo smiled today. Okay. The reason why she is so forgiving of Nicholas is because the writer said so. There's no reason why Connor should be that upset, and she finally cozying up with him again. Yeah, I don't think that Days will go to the number one slot with the time jump, but General Hospital, you're in danger. You're about to follow the ratings to number four again, because Days is coming for you. Well, Shannon, they're looking for a Drew recast, so Drew's not dead. So we'll see what happens when they bring Drew back to life. That's why there's no body because they put a casting call out to replace Billy Miller. But obviously they weren't in a rush to do it because he's not. They haven't brought the character back yet. Yes, Kelly Raw. Poor Emma did die a virgin, and she died for nothing because there was no justice for Emma. See, I haven't finished watching today's episode of Bold and the Beautiful, so I don't know if that happened today or if you're referencing in the hospital when he looked and saw Brooke being a bitch. Thomas won't get caught anytime soon. He's already moved on to his next storyline, and potentially his new love interest is Zoe. I don't know what Gabby's revenge plan is for Lonnie, but it happens at the wedding. Well, I really can't stand Liam. He's a terrible character. I don't get why all the females want him on the show. Yes, John is retiring on Days of Our Lives, but they announced it, but I have no idea when it's actually going to happen. Brenda Blystone. I don't think Liam and Steffi will get back together. I think they're spinning their wheels until they can get a new guy to be with Steffi. I don't want Connor to be Adam 2.0. Let him do that when they replace the actor and he's a teenager in a few years. Yes, I don't think that Carolyn is dead on Bold and Beautiful. I think there was a lie that Thomas said. I think she'll probably be in a coma or something, even if they bring a new Caroline in, because Lindsay is on Days and she's a major character. Even though I don't necessarily know if she deserves to be a major character. Okay. Okay. I know that Lindsay Goffney. Do you think Nicole will tell Eric about Sarah's pregnancy? No, she's not going to tell him. You know, no. That's why he's going to end up with Sarah because he'll feel betrayed that she didn't tell him. Yeah, they don't care about Drew. They're not going to mourn him. The closest they got to mourning him is Monica um, wanting Franco to stay Drew. I don't think Days will take the number one spot because Bold and Beautiful is actually the number one soap in the world, and Young and the Restless is like right behind it. But I think that Days deserves the number one spot. There's a difference. Neem Steffi, no way. Wyatt and Flo, no way. The Spencer's boys just constantly flip flop. Yeah, they flip flop with the same woman too. Carter does have a right to be mad as hell. His stepfather died, and then his father left, and he thought his grandfather was dead. Yeah, yeah. But Cardinals got Sharon, which is laughable. Also, please don't forget to hit that like button, please. Um, I do not like it. I want Shauna to get with Ridge because Ridge doesn't have chemistry with Brooke. So I'm ready for them to break up. And I want Quinn to be jealous because Quinn wanted Ridge herself. And then when her best friend Shauna gets him, I want Quinn to then be like doing stuff to Shauna to try to break him up. Just because it'd be fun to watch. Yeah, I guess that's why they made sure Xander broke up with um, Zoe so that she could be right for the picking for Thomas. The wedding is before the time jump because they're getting married, I think, in a couple of weeks, and the time jump's not until Thanksgiving. Oh, I was shocked. Yvette Thompson, I was shocked. I was like, Devon got a love scene with Elena, and they actually showed him in bed. They didn't just walk up the steps. I mean, that shocked me. That was like they actually did something with black people on that show. Uh, I don't really like Jack's new storyline, especially if it turns out that Tracy isn't an Abbott. We already went that with the whole thing with Jack not being an Abbott. We don't really need to have Tracy not being an Abbott. We need to let that go. The last writer did that. Nobody liked it. I think Nate and Amanda will become a couple, and it's gonna make Devon mad as hell. I think Liam is too much of a wuss. That's what kind of turns me off. Like, how are these women attracted to this guy who's just a wuss, a wussy flip flopper? I don't think Nina's playing Valentine just yet. I don't know what you mean when you say who does she play on Days, Big Brother. I didn't know Drake was leaving. I haven't seen anything that said Drake was leaving. Lindsay Goffney is Sarah, Big Brother. So Sarah's in the big triangle with Eric and Nicole in Xander. I don't think that I don't think that Valentine will become that evil. I heard that they're bringing Nicholas back, and I think Nicholas will probably be more evil than Valentine when he comes back. They Cheryl they killed Stefan off, but they're bringing him back. So you got about 6 months, and he'll be back. When John retires, they probably will kill Victor off because what's he gonna do? Take a vacation and not come back? So I think they'll probably try to make it epic. Kane's baby boy Sam is Aunt Jane is where all kids go after they don't have a storyline. Off camera somewhere with a nanny. I haven't seen anything that said that Drake was leaving. He just did a interview with Marlena or Deidre Hall, talking about how great it is working with her. So I like Maxie and Peter. They don't know how to write them as a happy couple. They don't really know how to write Maxie and Peter as a couple. They did better when they were just trying to get them together. But now that Maxie and Peter are a couple, they don't know what to do with them. Yeah, Wendy, Brooke is over the top. And I really need somebody to slap her because she slapped um, Shauna, I think, twice. And so far, just trying to get her back yet. Uh, yes, Linda, they're recasting Drew. They might as well have left him dead, but um, I guess they decided they wanna keep bringing him back for some reason. I don't know who's running Basic Black. I know they were fighting over it, and then they stopped fighting over it. I think Basic Black got folded into Demir. I can't speak to that, Cheryl, because I don't want to disappear. Yes, Big Brother Days is the best soap right now. Yeah, Maxie and Lulu need better writing. Ariana is getting recast. She'll probably come back older, but don't quote me on it because I haven't seen any word on who actually is going to play her next. Um, if Peter gets busted, it'll probably be November sweeps or February sweeps. Excuse me. Thank you, Trishelle. Hello, CEC Schilling from Australia. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, when John retires, I really do hope it's a good one. I'm sorry people thought we were talking about the character John. Lola's not pregnant, and Theo is trying to seduce Lola, Niecy Sanders. I like Gabby. I'm not sure she deserves an Emmy right now, but she has been very good. Last person I knew had basic black was Eve, and Stefan tricked her out of it. Barbara Turner, I can't say if Kane is working with his father yet. We got to see if he's really been kidnapped or not. Hopefully, Lola isn't rejecting Summer's organ. The real question is if Ridge and Brooke break up, will Brooke go running back to Bill, even though her sister just had a kidney transplant? No, I think then Victor. I think they said that it's Will and Ben that get caught up in trying to kill Jordan. I think they're finally trying to give Will a storyline, so at least that's something for him, because him and Sonny are boring as hell. I don't think Lola will get a pregnancy scare until she has sex with Theo. Shala was not really dead. It leaked that Shala was really alive, and that's how Sam will get out of jail. She can't go to jail for killing somebody who's not dead. Yes, Lola and Kyla did make up after that fight about Theo, but they made up, but they still in different places. She's accepting chicken soup from Theo, and he's running to go spend more time with Summer at the office. Yes, big brother, we want to move on from Julie's heart situation and her Brady Cardia she's about to get. Wyatt is definitely going back to Flo, which I feel sorry for Sally, and that'll probably lead to her getting kicked off the show again. Yes, Johnny is coming back to Days, but because they taped so far in advance, I don't know when he's coming, but I know he's coming to Days. I don't. Annette, I'm sorry, Annette. Theo is not falling for Lola. I don't even think that he has an aversion of blood. He's just working her. Well, they barely show Ari, and the time jump is only 1 year, so they could have kept her. But between me and you, Ari can't act. Days of Our Lives, the little girl who plays Ari, she's one of the worst kid actors I've seen on soaps. It is not a triangle. Let me see. Lisa, 1993. It's not a triangle between Lola, Kyle, and Summer. It's a quadrangle between Lola, Kyle, Summer, and Theo. Vivian is gone. I'm sorry, but I miss Robin already, but Vivian is gone. I don't know why Vincent was taken off of Bold and Beautiful. They didn't do anything with him, but have him play an extra as a doctor. Cess. Okay. I wasn't sure. Julie getting Dr. Genhart? I don't know what that means. She already got Stefan. Yeah, maybe that breathing was on purpose, Angela. I also noticed that his chest was moving when he was supposedly dead. So I don't know if that was a clue to the audience or if that was just him not holding his breath so his chest just moved. Hello, Sugar Cookie. Cable went to Texas to go see Brandy. So he's actually going to be gone for 2 weeks. So he won't be filming for 2 weeks. Yes, they're moving towards Dev and Joss being together. They have no chemistry, but they're going in that direction. Okay, Cheryl Simpson. I did read a spoiler, a confirmed spoiler, that Julie' personality will change now that she has Stefan's heart. It did not say what the change would be, but she's supposed to have weird behavior. Have I have seen no word on Lola's father coming back, Linda Forrest, but um, her mother was supposed to be coming back. I thought she was coming back for Jack. They said she was filming, and we ain't seen her yet. I don't know if they cut her out or what. Do you think tomorrow Brown is really leaving? I don't know who Brown is. Um, I don't know if they'll be framed, but I know that it might be, like when Ted died and Stefan, at the wrong place at the wrong time. Damien, I would not be surprised if somebody was sleeping, if that specific actor was sleeping around to get a good storyline. It would not surprise me. Yes, bring Big Brother, bringing Shaw back just to kill him was stupid as hell. Why would they even kill him and not have the heart go to Julie? That was just a wasted heart and a wasted storyline. They could have done anything to have Jack get his memories back. It didn't come back that way. We don't know when Michael's gonna know that that's his child. I'm hoping he finds out in November sweeps. But Jen Rosswell has been dragging the storyline out for at least 2 years now, and it really doesn't feel like there's an end in sight. I know Nell's out. I know Brad's going crazy They seem like all the pieces are right and ready for him to um, find out that that's his baby. But I just don't know. Thank you, Jackie. Cheryl, I ain't never seen an episode where Ari wasn't a bad actress. So, so I didn't even know she was twins. But yeah, not a good actress. Unfortunately, Angela, you got me. I can't make them show up. Um, and nothing's gonna stop him from seeing Brandy. Yes, we can't stand Nick. Yeah, Christian has been now that Adam no longer is trying to get custody. Christian's gone into the soap opera kid abyss. He's with the nanny somewhere. They don't even have Christian and Connor playing together, or even say Christian and Connor are playing in the room together or something. That Christian no longer exists until they need him again. I don't dislike Brooke Vernon. I just need Brooke not to be a one sided diva like Susan Lucci and All My Children, where nobody could stand up to Erica Kane unless it was a man who eventually would marry her. But Brooke needs a strong female, like, when she had Stephanie. She needs somebody like that to be like in her face and talk back to her and do stuff. Right now, she's a one sided diva with nobody. It's the Crystal Alexis equation. You know, you can't have a Crystal without an Alexis or an Alexis without a Crystal. So that's where we are with Brooke, and she needs a counterpart to go with that divaism. Okay. Did not know Lola's dad was back. Thank you for the update, Cheryl. I have not seen tomorrow's episode, but I'm still waiting for the wife. Eva LaRue from All My Children. Thank you, Aunt Jane. Thank you. Thank you. Victor put a hit out on Jordan, but then when Ben called Victor and said she actually wasn't the one that tried to run Sierra over, he called the hit off. The hitman was the pizza guy. Well, Caroline, Lindsay, Linda Forrest, Caroline, the fans believe she's still alive because we didn't see a body. So we think she's still alive, but we shall see. Yeah, Eric, I really like Gabby as a villainess. I can't wait to see what she does to Lonnie. Thank you, Angela. Yes, Gabby will turn out to be pregnant, but with the year time jump, she'll probably already have the baby. Yes, Canada is one day ahead with Young and the Restless, and YouTube usually around 5:30, 6 o'clock Eastern time. It'll come on YouTube, and people live stream it, and then after the live stream, they'll just go on ahead and just like leave like the 30, 33, 35 minute episodes up, which is almost the whole episode. And that's how we get to see Young and Restless early. But make sure you see it when you can, because by the next day it's already copyright infringement. It's off. I do think Thomas did something to Caroline. Oh, I wish Days was a day ahead also, because I would love to see that in advance with some of these cliffhangers. The baby will be 5 years. So I finally caught up on my commentary. Woohoo! Because I try to answer everybody's question. So sometimes, sometimes it takes me a minute to get to the end. Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do, but spoilers have been teasing that Gabby's gonna do something at Lonnie and Eli's wedding. So we know they both make it down the aisle, but do they actually get to make I do's? I'm not too sure about that. Yes, Cheryl Simpson. The time jump will be in November around Thanksgiving. Um, right now, the soap fan in the comment section think that the old man that Amanda was talking about was Colin. There's rumors online that it's Colin, but we know that Tristan Rogers is on General Hospital right now, so I don't know if it'll be Colin. I don't know if it'll be Simon Black. I don't know where they're gonna go with it. um. Well, Angela, with your hospital, they started to do good with the black characters, but after Aunt Stella went to Europe, um, the whole family pretty much fell apart. You stopped seeing TJ, you stopped seeing Curtis and Jordan together. Curtis is mostly with Laura, Jordan is mostly in the police station. And on Stella, I haven't seen it. Bob and Hart's Abishola, she's on that show, so that's why they sent her out of town so she could film that show. But she will be back, and I don't think there's any other black people on the show. What Day's storyline is my favorite from over the year? I think right now I'm gonna just go ahead and say Kristen pretending to be Nicole, because I love the way both actresses would go back and forth. I like seeing the Ari Zucker, whatever her name is. I love how she was playing Nicole as Kristen. You know what I'm saying? So I love the dynamic between the two actresses. The storyline did drag on a little bit too long, but it also gave us plenty of opportunities to see Susan too. So right now, I'll say that was my favorite story of the year so far. I believe Zelma. I do believe Thomas killed Caroline, or he's got her locked away somewhere. Far as I know, Ari Zucker is still on contract. I don't think she's leaving anytime soon. Do love Stephanie and Gabby, but it took a long time for me to get over Tyler Christopher leaving. So yeah. Yes, Angela, bring on Stella back so Curtis can find out that that's his mother before he leaves the show, because the guy that plays Curtis said that he may not be on the show for much longer. So I announced that a long time ago. So we might lose Curtis before he finds out that Aunt Stella's his mother. Or that may be the reason that they exit him out. Nobody likes that they killed Emma off, even though she couldn't really dance. But but we dealt with it. Yeah, Sylvia, I was the same. I couldn't believe that even Deidre Hall looked uncomfortable in that scene. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I here? This is stupid. If you looked at her facial expression, she was not into that scene at all with her um, interrupting her son's sex life and then talking about another woman while Nicole was still there. That was just stupid. Stefan left, but Stefan's coming back. Remember, we just got to wait out 6 months. I'm sorry, but Tyler Christopher will always be my Stefan. But and Brandon Barish will always be my Johnny Zakar. so, but since I finally like the Brandon, Stefan, and Gabby, I can deal with him coming back because they had some amazing scenes before the character died. Yeah, yeah. He'll be walking and talking and be out of diapers by then. Okay, Tyler left Days because he was doing cocaine and he needed to go to rehab. That's why Tyler left Days. He had to go to rehab. He said it himself. He had a relapse and he had to need to be closer to his family. So that's why Tyler Christopher left. Emma was not Flo. She wasn't that bad. Now I joked on Emma a lot when she was on the show, but that she didn't deserve that death. And she was just getting good because they didn't really give Emma a lot to do. I was looking forward to Emma when they started talking about her that she was crazy and something had happened before with another guy, and they don't want, and you know what I'm saying? They seemed like they was going to give Emma a real storyline. Good night, Gwen. Thank you for tuning in with us. Well, Jackie, I think you're talking about Nell. Nell's getting out on probation, but it's Ryan who's probably going to break out of jail. Yes, Cheryl. Unfortunately, Vivian is gone. She only had 15 episodes. It felt like more, but she only had 15 episodes, and now she's gone. I really did like her scenes with Eve, and since they said Eve is leaving the show too, I really thought it would have been fitting for Dorian and Blair to leave together. Yes, Tyler will also always be Nicholas Cassadine, so I'm happy he's going to be Nicholas again. But he's the originator of Stefan, and he's a really good actor. Yes, Bold and Beautiful is boring right now. The only joy I get out of it is Ridge and Shauna. That's the only thing I'm liking on Bold and Beautiful right now. Moore will have a lot of olives just because they don't know what to do with her. So until Ryan breaks out of jail, she will keep drinking the martinis. Yeah, I think the coke problem was also a part of the reason why I left General Hospital. And Tyler said that he's doing better now. He had a slip, but now he's better, so that's why he's going to the hospital. Tyler said that he slipped. He had a slip because he was away from his family for too long, and the show filmed too far away from where his family lived. Only thing I could say, Sugar Cookie, is your best bet to find out what an actor actually makes would be to Google, and it might put you in the ballpark. Yes, I thought Tony was leaving too, but I guess they gave him more scenes. Unless that's actually, I'm starting to think that's not Tony. I'm starting to think that's um his brother. I can't remember his name right now, so that's with an A. There's rumors that Kim will be gone by November, but we'll see. I don't know why Bold and Beautiful isn't using the actors that they have. They've got a lot of really good actors on the sidelines. Yeah, soap actors have a lot of dialogue to remember in a very short period of time. Sam has gotten real quiet on her status on General Hospital. I don't know if they parked the Brinks truck up to her house and said, "Here's some money, shut up and get off social media," or if they told her, you're in a contract, you can't talk about that. If you're leaving, then we still don't want you to say anything. You're in the contract, so we don't know what the deal with that is. I'm not liking uh Michelle is Sharon. I'm sorry. Michelle is Phyllis right now because she's too childish. Like even when she was with Sharon and Phyllis, um Phyllis, the look that Phyllis gave like she was caught, it was too cartoonish. And they haven't given her a decent storyline. So Michelle Stafford really should have stayed in General Hospital. I don't know how much they paid her to change, but mm, yeah, I really hope that Brady still sticks around, even if the baby's Ross. I think Spencer will be back. I don't know if it'll be the same actor because he's working on some Disney projects, but I figure Spencer comes back when Nicholas comes back. They got to have some. Once Nicholas is back, they got to have some. Thank you, Andre. Nicholas got to have some scenes with his son. If he doesn't, it's just bad writing. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's Andre. Like maybe Tony is locked up somewhere and Andre took over. We'll probably get new kids on Bold and Beautiful. They usually save that for summer storylines. Sylvia, I'm starting to think that's Andre. I really starting to think that's Andre that's with Anna right now. I don't know what happened to Tony, but I think they switched him out. I, when he it's just something about his scenes with Anna where she was like, "Why are you trying to take over the company? You never wanted Demir." They're stressing that too much. I really think because I never thought Andre died. I thought he got saved just like everybody else. Because there was a room said AD could have been Andre Demir, or it could have been Ava, whatever Ava's last name is. Jackie O'Neill, you will be in luck because I'm currently casting for my show, Phoenix Remains Anatomy of Love. I hope you enjoy it. I've been having a lot of fun writing it. So cross your fingers that I get a good cast. Yeah, Tony and Anna are boring, but Anna finding out that Tony's Andre should be exciting if she goes crazy. Yes, Gina's Phyllis was is what I'm missing. You know, yes, I would be an amazing soap writer for days. Trust me, I have ideas. Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed the boat on when Michelle was Phyllis before. I wasn't watching the show, so um, she's for a while she was just acting like Nina, and then now I don't know what she's doing. It's like she's a 12-year old. She only have a man. I don't know. Phyllis goes back and forth from missing Adam to wanting to stab him in the back, so I have no idea. Oh yeah, Wyatt. I lost a lot of respect for Wyatt with his dalliance with Flo. It's the first romance I've seen with him where I'm like, this just doesn't work. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm here, Days. If you see this video, let's talk. Thank you, big brother. I think they're about to do the Franco Drew mashup. So if they do go through with the Franco experiment, when they were saying that Franco could end up with both Drew's memories and his, I think it'll cause Franco to have like a multiple personality situation where sometimes he's Franco and sometimes he's Drew. I think that's what they're leading up to. Yep, Andre did want to be head of the mirror, so that's why I said I'm watching very carefully for clues that Andre did something to Tony and now he's in charge again. Yes, Anna is not coming back to General Hospital until December. So the Hayden storyline with her kid and everything is going to drag on. It's going to drag on until they can get Anna back. Okay, Cheryl Simpson, I have a new show coming out. It's called Phoenix Tremaine's Anatomy of Love. Once we start filming, I'll bring you in more on the show that I'm producing and writing. Right now, we're in the casting stage, so I've sent out casting information to actors that want to be on the show. So, starting next week, we should be getting auditions. So we'll be in audition phase. So fingers crossed. I'm really looking forward to the show and being able to show you guys the show. A lot of people want Bo Brady coming back, but Peter does not want to come back. Young and the Restless needs a lot of help. Thank you, Gwen. I'm glad you're sticking in here with us because I'll be wrapping up in 13 minutes. We're ending at 10:30 today. Honestly, Cheryl, I forgot why she left. I think she was having some like family was sick or something, and she was taking care of her family. And she actually almost didn't return at all. So they were able to convince her to come back. So, you know, we're just lucky that Finola is still, so I'll hang around for a little bit longer. Yes, Gina is a better Phyllis right now. I think it's just bad writing. With you're saying Gina was boring and stale as Phyllis, that Phyllis bipolar going back and forth. Um, I don't like the way they're writing Phyllis. If they gave um, Michelle Stafford better writing, then I probably would like her Phyllis. Yes, yes, they'll probably keep the Tony Andre thing going until Chad gets back, which should be next month. Anna is off. If you're talking about General Hospital Aunt Jane, Anna is off looking for her twin sister who escaped. Rosemary, I think you're right. Tony's locked up somewhere. That's not Tony. That's Andre. I think that we'll have Sylvia. I think we'll have confirmation that Andre replaced Tony. If Andre starts coming on the Cape, then we'll know what's going on. Days should be the number one spot. Who would I pair up from different shows? Good gravy. Gotta think about that one. Um, I probably would say I would take. How about Sierra from Days of Our Lives and put her with Kyle? That would be a good pairing for a while. Oh, I'm so glad New Nate and Abby broke up, Roderick. I did not like that pairing. Hell, I prefer them to bring Stitch back. Julie's personality changed because she ate those marijuana donuts. You mean she'll be calmed down? I think Sam will probably be cleared because I'm sure they're going to bring Shiloh back during November sweep. So yeah, she'll be cleared before Thanksgiving. Most likely, since Chad is a full time is going to be on a full time contract, Chad will be running the mirror because it makes the most sense. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it, Jackie O'Neill. Uh, Sylvia, that was a good one. Franco and Eve. That's a good pairing. Blair and Todd together again. Now, if they did get rid of um, the actress that plays Eve on Days of Our Lives, I would love for her to come back as Blair on General Hospital since they have the right to those characters. So actually, I would love a Blair and Franco pairing. You look familiar. Bye, Liz. If Cassie DePava, comes back like her husband did on, that would be a good pairing. Yes, I did read, and I put it in one of my spoilers on SoapFam that the next pairing is Ray and Abby, which I didn't like because she was with his brother, and it's Ray just with another one of his brother's women. Actually, we need a break from Abby. Abby don't even need to be on the show for real. All right, I lost my spot. Give me a second. Thank you, Rosemary Brown. I appreciate it. I have a question. It's off topic, but it's basically another soap opera. Is anybody in the soap fan watching Bigger? That's my show. I highly recommend Bigger. Unfortunately, it's only on BET Plus, but as soon as Bigger is finished, I am taking BET Plus off of my subscriptions because that is the only show worth watching on BET Plus. And Ambitions comes back November 12th. Woo-hoo, yeah. So they're both done by Will Packer. That's why I put those two together. But Bigger is hilarious and it's funny, and it's just like one of my friends call it the Black Sex in the City. Is a funny show. It's good. Tepid and tedious. Where's the romance and adventure? They need to shake things up. They need to do different actors on different days, like most soaps do. That way they can utilize. I know it costs more money, but they utilize more actors and have less actors spinning their wheels, saying the same lines over and over again. I can't Yvette. I can't say I would like to see Ava with Valentine, knowing Nicholas is coming back. I would like to see Nina with Jax, and Chase might end up with Lulu because I think that guy that she's with now is going to end up screwing Jocelyn or her friend Trina. And I think Nate and Amanda will end up in a real relationship, which is going to drive drive Devon nuts. See, I don't. Are you talking about Joey, Steve's son Joey? We need a new actor if Joey's going to come back. We need a brand new actor because that other actor couldn't act. Nate broke up with Abby because he didn't like that she didn't really have principles and that she was like really went with Victor's plan. He went with Victor's plan because he was trying to save Victor's life, but when Victor let Adam go, he felt like an idiot. But Abby was cool with it, and he just really felt she was an immoral character. That's what all sound to. Yes, Shannon, I do think Eric will leave Nicole when he finds out she kept the baby secret. I think in the time jump, we're just gonna see like Eric and Sarah together, and that'll be one of the shocking twists. No, do not hold your breath for Sammy and EJ coming back because if they could get Sammy on a contract she'd already be back. Allison does not want to come back full time on Days of Our Lives. So if she comes back, it'll be like a week, two at the most, like she normally has normally been doing. But don't expect a long Allison Sweeney stint. Um, Abby needs to be bask in being let in on a secret. Yeah, they usually keep Abby out the loop. That was weird. That was bad writing. She should have been out the loop like always. Big Brother, like I said, BET Plus. I would wait until they only got like 3 or 4 episodes left. So after those episodes, I would get BET Plus for like a week, binge it, and then disconnect it. I don't know. Well, BET Plus is a streaming service. So if you have Amazon Fire Stick, it's not on Roku yet, but if you have it's on my Amazon Fire Stick. So I don't know how you guys have Amazon, but if you have Amazon Fire Stick, you can get the BET Plus app because it's an app. Yeah, yeah. Sharon will definitely be with Adam when he comes back. Elaine wanted a break from acting. She wanted a break from soaps. She didn't want to come back, just like she didn't want to come back to Young and Restless, even after the writers changed. Delicia, I do not watch Power because I get tired of storylines with black people as corrupt and drug dealers and all that. I didn't watch The Wire either. So, no, no. Well, that's part of the reason why I stopped watching Empire. I'm like, I'm tired of it. It's 70s tropes. We can do more than have black characters that sell drugs. And that's how they get ahead. You know, we have so many black stories that need to be told, but we keep getting stuck in this corner. That's why I didn't watch Shaft. That's why I didn't watch that other one, Superfly, and all these other 70s movies they're trying to bring back. They're trying to bring back, they're doing another New Jack City. I was so proud of like Black Panther, Get Out, you know, movies like that, moving us forward, putting us in different genres, and being a black superhero with the whole mythos and everything. So I was proud of those stories. Um, the drug dealer situation's been done to death. It is actually shows badly on the community as a whole because people who don't get to know the black community as a whole only see us represented as these negative images. So yeah, I don't watch Power. Sorry about that rant, but that's how I feel about it. Um, oh, thank you, Barbara Turner. I appreciate you. Thank you, Cheryl. I really appreciate you. Let me see. Um, yeah, Devin. I mean, whatever his name is, Dustin is definitely a child predator. Good night, Janice. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Randy Lee. Cable doesn't have his surgery until um, like I think it's next week because he's not here this week and he's not here next week, and he's having surgery on his wrist because he hurt his wrist. They don't even talk about Scout anymore. They don't talk about Scout. They don't show Scout. Shannon. Right now Scout doesn't exist. She's just another kid with the nanny. I'm sorry, I still haven't watched Chad and Abby in Paris. The app wasn't working when I was trying to download it, and I never went back. There's already a Black Spider Man, Miles Morales. They just did a movie that won an Oscar. Spider Man Into the Spider Verse won an Oscar, and it featured the Black Spider Man. Have a good night, Big Brother. Good night, Eric. Good night, Lindsay. Let me see. Yeah, Trini, they're definitely playing craps and dice with these storylines. Um, I'm sure Cable's gonna watch this video. He'll see that, Big Brother. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. So we're all saying goodnight now because it's past 10:30. So I want to wish everybody a good night. Thank you, um, Minchie Miss. I might have said that wrong. Big Brother for Life. Good night, Jackie O'Neill. Yeah, Empire. What a waste! It was such a good show when they were trying to be Dynasty. That's when we loved Empire, when it was trying to be Dynasty, not when it was trying to be, The Wire. Okay, Shaft is Super Five. Yeah, that's right. Black exploitation, Angela. Yeah, Jocelyn is. If Jocelyn says Oscar one more time, good lord. Good night, Angela. Good night, Barbara. Good night, Aunt Jane. Um, Cheryl misses your cable. Um, uh, good night, Sylvia. Gwen, thank you very much. Thank you. You have a great night. And with that, I'm going to turn this off. Thank you for watching.